There are more than 10 updates for the Insta360 app this month, and one word that you'll hear me say a lot is faster. So let's get straight to it and take a look. The user interface has been updated to give us a cleaner, clearer and more logical workflow. Starting with the shooting page, everything is so much more obvious here now with much clearer icons and a more logical layout. When you go to record with your camera and you use the app, you can swipe to select your shooting mode or select the arrow to bring up all the shooting mode options, and easily switch to manual mode to have more control over exposure, and you can select other shooting parameters such as setting a timer here. You can also see clearly at the top of the app what resolution you're in, the frames per second, the colour profile you're using, and also the remaining battery and the remaining card space. And you can switch these easily by pressing each icon. And the fly-through effect icon here is also clearer as well. On the video export page, this again is clearer and easier to use, and you choose your settings before you export. With the old app, you used to start exporting and then you had to interrupt the export, press the hexagonal icon for custom settings, and then stumble around figuring out what you needed to adjust. The new export page uses words like flat and 360, and you can easily choose how you want your video to look, and then you can clearly choose the bitrate and resolution settings. And the whole export workflow is just so much smoother. When exporting 360 videos and reframed videos, the export time has been optimized. And for iOS and Android, Insta360 say that the export time takes half the time that it used to. The original export rate on iOS ranged from 1 to 2 to 1 to 2.4. So on average for 1 minute video it would take roughly 2 minutes of export time. And the new rate on iOS ranges from 1 to 0.5 to 1 to 0.9. So in theory for a 1 minute video it should take between 30 seconds and 1 minute to export. So let's take a look at this clip and see how much faster it is. So this clip is 1 minute and 10 seconds. So I've got the iPhone X Max, so this 1 minute and 10 second clip should take roughly between 30 seconds and 1 minute and 3 seconds to export. As a test, I exported it two ways. Firstly, I exported it directly from the camera, and then I downloaded it to the app and exported it directly from the app. Directly from the camera, it took 1 minute and 3 seconds to export, so a ratio of 1 to 0.9. So the higher end of the range given by Insta360. And when I exported the downloaded clip from the app, it took 29 seconds. And this is even less than the 1 to 0.5 ratio that Insta360 stated. Most importantly, it is so much faster than the previous app. The old app took 1 minute and 29 seconds exporting from the camera and 1 minute and 12 seconds exporting from the app. So if you had a 30-minute clip or an hour-long clip, these new export speeds would save you so much more time. As always, more tests do need to be done for a fairer evaluation, but the most important thing, it is faster. When opening videos in your album or when opening recorded videos, the loading time is meant to be 500% faster. This will probably be more noticeable for longer video clips. Most of my clips are around about 1 minute or less. So I didn't really see a massive difference here. But I'm sure the small differences that I did notice here do become a lot bigger when you have a 10, 20 or 30 minute clip length. The loading time of album thumbnails has also been optimised and is 500% faster. In my tests here you can see the old app lagging behind and the new app opening the thumbnails pretty much instantly. We now have an optimised trim feature in the app. Press and hold the slider for easier use of the trim tool, so you can now see the image and the clip time more clearly as you slide along your clip. Clip closing has been optimised, and I found this update really handy. So often in the past I've opened a clip and then closed it and then forgotten which clip it was that I'd opened. Now when you have a clip open, you can now swipe from left to right on the clip to go back to the album page. And as you go back, you can now clearly identify which clip you've just closed, as you'll see it shrink back into place. There are now 7 new FlashCut templates to choose from with text overlays. And the new templates are Family Fun, Great Outdoors 2, Beach Trip 2, Surfing, Epic Ride, Skiing, and Run, Hike, Walk. Unfortunately, the text overlays can't be edited, which is a shame because it'd be really good here to personalise the text overlays. Insta360's AquaVision 2 is now available for the One X, so this gives One X users the ability to produce much better images when shooting underwater. In the story editor, you can now add multiple audio tracks to a single video. So you can now mix up the music on your video and change from a fast-paced track to a slow-paced track and create a video like this. It's simple to do. To add another track, you simply press the plus icon and choose another track. The ShotLab tutorials now have time-coded chapters in the description. This enables you to jump to a specific section outlined in the description, and it makes it easier to skip to the section in the tutorial that you need rather than having to watch the whole thing. There are also export improvements to the Insta360 Go 2 as well as the Insta360 1R with the 4K mod and the 1-inch mod. So update your app now, let me know in the comments what you think of the new interface. My name's Rich, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.